The issue is I know that there's a lot of shit to talk about, but because we're recording on such a weird day, my CTE always kicks in on Wednesday, and I like refresh.
Are you nervous?
Everything that I knew, I just like wipe my memory. There's a few things that I know that we're going to talk about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tyler Voss.
Is he gonna be our first guest?
That's our first guest. Yeah.
So I got somebody asking to be a guest.
Ooh.
Her name. I actually bleeped out her name in the podcast, but it's
Elizabeth.
She watched it. Yeah.
Did she? Mm-hmm. What'd she think of it?
Surprisingly, she was fine with it.
Okay, because we talked about her a lot, and it was a big concern of yours. You're like, we didn't say anything.
Yeah. I didn't want to ruin anything.
Good thing.
Yeah.
You didn't call any of her family members the C word. You didn't call her a B word. You didn't call her. No. You didn't even call her a racial slur.
I didn't say any racial slurs. Yeah. I didn't say I had sex with her sister or my sister. Mm-hmm. I didn't say I hate the slaves.
Yeah. No, I mean, you almost did.
Almost. We were close.
You were really close.
So that was a relatively tame.
Very tame, yeah. Very, very tame. But, oh my God. Wait, did I bring her up or did you? Oh, you brought her up. Okay, thank God.
No, you said her name first.
No, I said her name, but you brought her up like you always do, like constantly.
I don't talk about it that much.
Because legitimately, the only time that you haven't brought it up while I've been hanging out with you was this most recent time.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, we went out, and I was like, I legitimately, as soon as you came in, I put a timer on my phone, and then it got to like fucking 15 minutes. I was like, what the, dude, this never fucking happened.
Oh, so it was because I was hanging out with everybody. I didn't mention it.
Well, yeah, and I was like...
So you did put a timer on?
Yeah, because I was like, this guy, like, just, you keep on bringing it up. That's all you talk about. Yeah. Like, if I'm on the phone with you, I get maybe a minute and a half into it.
I talk about two things. Senna, legalizing Senna.
Yeah.
And then
this girl.
Yeah, the girl.
I was getting really pissed because I haven't been able to talk about me in so long, which is clearly the most important thing. And dude, don't touch my fucking beer, bro. Serious. I paid for these. And also, so that's all you talk about.
Yeah.
And I put a timer on my phone, and it got me so angry. Mm-hmm. And to you, it was just like this funny joke, but it was a little bit of genuine anger because I was like, dude, I just look like a fucking idiot now because I was like, this guy's for sure going to talk about it.
Did you bring it up to people on the side?
No, I mean, kind of. Before you came, I was like, David's got a new girlfriend.
And I didn't bring it up once.
You didn't bring it up once. And then as soon as you got there and didn't bring it up, I got like 20 minutes into you being there. And I was like, just say it, David. Talk about her. That's all you ever talk about anymore.
Yeah. And you don't want to talk about her now?
Oh, you don't want to talk about her now, huh? Now that everybody's around.
That was
and
good.
Then I got called out.
For what?
One girl goes, hey, James, what happened to that girl that you were with on Halloween?
And then somebody said, they had sex.
Yeah, and I was like, and it was good for me because you hadn't heard actually any confirmation about that one. But I was like, no, everybody saw me out with her.
What was great is it was a group of like 15 people. Woo! Cheering. Yes.
And that
except for 2 people. It was the girl's friend, how you met her. Yeah. And I was just looking at her. She was not cheering.
Yeah, not cheering. Which is bullshit. And be happy for me.
I pulled her off to the side. I was like, hey. And I was like, this thing, that happened. And she's like, yeah, I'm not really happy about the fact that they were all cheering, that like they had sex. Like, she's just not really in a great place right now.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I didn't make the decision. It wasn't my decision.
You just took advantage of her, huh?
No.
How dare you?
But the cheering was good. I liked it. But then again, it also
felt Thanksgiving, everybody.
It felt like Rudy. Like, you know how he's the retard that finally played some
that movie's straight up garbage.
I've never watched it. I'll never watch it.
Do you know what they cheer his name Rudy for?
Why?
He tries to get onto the Notre Dame football team.
Yeah.
That's what he wants his entire life.
Of course.
He's not good enough for college ball. Well, yeah. But he goes to the school anyways, and I think he ends up becoming a walk-on on the team.
And he's about how good is he?
How good do you think he is? Based on everything you know about the movie, what is like, oh shit, Rudy, yes.
He's about as good as that, I'll just say his name, Brady Wheeland. I don't know.
Mate, that's pretty good. That's a pretty.
Is that a good?
That's a pretty good representation. He's good enough where when the team
which nobody gets that, but it was a kid that went to our high school that was just like a very average player, but I mean was smart.
Yeah.
So he got into a good school to play football.
Sure.
Yeah.
Rudy was good enough where the height of the movie is Rudy getting in for one play and getting like 5 yards. That's like the pinnacle of the movie.
And they go, Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy.
It's because it's like that.
See, and that's how I felt though, because I was like, dude, I barely use my dick. My dick barely works.
Right.
And everybody goes, James.
It kind of is like Rudy.
And so I'm the Rudy of sex.
So I
Would
had
you say
that thought in my head, and when I got put in my freshman year, and I got like 10 yards and I did a spin move, they just start, Jesus, and I'm like, it's...
Wait, time out. Don't say that you did a spin move. You tried to spin, and you got like hit in the back.
Yeah.
Because your spin was too slow, so somebody just cleaned you from behind. And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, that was good. But yeah, 2 people weren't cheering. Her friend. Yeah. And then also the girl that was just genuinely curious. She thought, she was like, no, I actually want to know what happened to her. And I was like, no, thank you. You brought it up. I didn't have to brag or anything.
Did you do anything fun for Thanksgiving? Anything exciting happen?
I masturbated 3 times yesterday.
No,
I want to make this very clear. Like, the head of my penis is a different color right now because I just wanked it so much. And you know how like,
this is why we don't have fans.
You know, like when you edge and stuff.
Okay.
I just fucking tore all the skin off my fucking penis, dude.
Well, you
tore that shit raw.
You do Thanksgiving early. I want to talk about how we went to a roller skating park.
Oh yeah. Wait, we can build up to it. Let's talk about the entire weekend because it's weird because it's so far away from the weekend. Like I said. So Friday you had your date.
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, if you want, if you want to talk about it,
there's nothing funny. You know what's weird is when things are going well for me, it's not that.
I know,
funny.
I hate it.
There's nothing funny to say. It's just like it went well. That's it, and nothing bad has happened yet, unless this girl fucking secretly hates me. But I don't think so.
It makes me really upset.
I know
because I like to see you not do well.
I know
because even when you do good, like I want to see all of it because like I want to pinpoint like you fucked up here though. Hey, you did great, but you like it's like
that hasn't happened yet.
Like I'll see you playing video games. I'm like you did good, but remember this part where you fucked up? I like that.
Every time I'm like this girl is still somehow responding to the things I'm saying like well, or she's like oh happy to see me or talk to me. It's that's just dope. Like
that's dope.
I'm like, are you sure? I have nothing wrong has happened yet. I think I told you this, but I'll say it again. Where you said it as well. There are some jokes that I'm saying, some real clunkers.
Yeah,
ones that are like, I mean, just like there's no reason anybody should laugh at them.
Yeah, bare bones.
I'm also like fucking up punchlines and shit like that.
They're bare bones jokes. They're not worked.
And she is like laughing at them sometimes hard. And in my head, I'm like, oh,
I like this girl, but she's got to stop that. And
in my head, no, hold on, stop. I know they're not great.
No, I know.
But I'm thinking like, oh, how nice of her. She's just such a sweet girl to laugh at all those. She doesn't have to do that, but she keeps doing it.
See, but also her friend has that issue too.
That girl, she'll not laugh. I mean, she'll laugh at like fart jokes.
Yeah, but like that girl will give you like, and me. I mean, I think everybody. She's more harsh on you though, more so. Like than she is with anybody else, but she'll laugh at unfunny jokes.
Did you see? She wanted to do something funny. We're going to the Dells again for my birthday.
Are we?
Yeah.
So why am I not told about this?
Well, the only person I've talked to is her.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm your best friend. Okay. Let me make this very clear.
Okay.
And me being a good friend of yours, you need to like.
She made a Facebook group and invited a whole bunch of people.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Show me.
Okay.
I'll be really pissed.
Yeah, that's fine. Keep talking.
Because I want to make this very clear. This is a one-sided friendship. It's like me, number 1, yours. You're like number 6 for me.
Look at that.
Is this fucking real?
I told you.
No, there's nobody invited.
We're not doing it.
There's nobody invited.
Calm down.
I'm like it. Nobody. Is anybody invited to that?
Everybody.
You guys did this on purpose?
No, I didn't do it on purpose. She just did it.
And didn't invite me?
I mean, it's not my event, you know? You didn't make the cut. So we're going to the Dells. If you want to come, I'll see if there's a spot available. I'll see if somebody backs out. And you'll be like, I'll let you know. But, you know, what are you going to do?
Podcast is over, dude.
What are you going to do?
Hey, I'm waiting until T-Boss comes back to town.
And he's going to be our guest now.
I know. I like that.
We have to prepare something for him.
Yeah, I know. I got something. We also have to get another mic. Maybe even
We should just get two of these.
Yeah.
We'll just get the dual package. I don't know how the setup's going to look like with a fourth person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we should find...
Fourth person? What do you mean fourth person?
I mean, in my heart, we have God here all the time.
I like that.
Shout out to the Lord.
Shout out to the Father.
He's always here.
Shout out to the Father. Okay. So Friday you had your date.
Yeah. Just went great.
Yeah, fucking whatever. Bad news for me.
Yeah.
Good news for you,
Whatever.
I guess. Fucking so Saturday, I have my Thanksgiving. So I celebrate my Thanksgiving a little bit early.
Yeah.
Went crazy.
Are you gonna explain what happened?
Oh, I can explain everything.
Okay, great.
I won't hold back. They don't watch it anyways. Except for I was told that my niece,
her niece. How old is she? 7?
6 or 7.
She's 6.
Yeah,
Watched the whole podcast.
She watched 2 whole podcasts, and she goes, "Hey, Mama, Uncle Jay says the F word a lot." And she was like, "Yeah, you can't watch Uncle Jay's podcast anymore."
Hey, I'm just happy to have a fan.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I don't care. Also, if you guys want to go to if you guys want to go to our PayPal and get your like parents' credit cards, fuck it, dude. Just
we'll allow it.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
We don't give refunds.
So I have my family's Thanksgiving. My sister, she brings one of her fucking boyfriends, and he comes there with this grill, like. And not like one of those permanent grills that are just like good and fitted to your teeth. It's just one of those that like you got to hold your tongue always in a certain spot to keep it on your teeth, because otherwise it just falls.
So it looks like dentures.
Yeah, kind of. But and then that's easy enough to do when you're sober, because you get used to it, I guess. I mean, if you wear them every day,
sure.
If that's your thing. But I started making white Russians for people. Really strong.
Yeah.
Really strong white Russians. Really good too, actually. Like got praise all around at my Thanksgiving for my white Russians. So just throwing that out there. I'm white Russian king. He gets fucking blitzed.
Like, doesn't he?
Fucking hammered.
So you got this guy trashed?
This guy's trashed. So I take a little bit of blame for this. And he's just like...
Not a big drinker.
I don't know. I think he drinks all the time.
Okay.
That's the other thing.
Weird. Anyways.
But this is like a reoccurring thing with her boyfriends. They just like drink all the time, but like when they drink with us, they get fucking trashed and then are assholes. And he like started getting questionable throughout the night, started like talking funny, and we couldn't understand him anymore.
Yeah.
To the point where like he kept on standing up in front of my brother and like saluting him and doing like this weird thing.
That's what's up.
And like doing like this weird salute where his fingers were all like this.
That's how you salute.
He was like, "I went to War II, bro. I went to War II." And I was like, okay, I have no idea what this guy's fucking saying. I go to the bathroom, take a shit because like I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Right.
I think because of the white Russians and I'm lactose intolerant.
Yep.
I'm just getting real fucked up. I text my brother like, "Hey, do you know what this guy's saying?" And I see the ... dots from him, and literally at the exact same time,
same message.
Same exact time, we send a message to each other, and his says, "What the fuck is this guy even saying?" And I was like, "Hey, low-key, do you know what this guy's saying?" So, and I just put, "LOL." Come out, and it's still going on to the point where my mom is just...
I didn't realize he was trash. I thought he was just a fucking freak.
No. He was fucking hammered.
Oh, okay.
But also the thing was, like, I don't know how he got so hammered.
Why did he drive home?
He didn't.
I'm just kidding.
But he's just fucking hammered at this point, talking crazy. And like he's saying, "I went to War II. I went to War II."
Yes, he did.
My brother handles it fine. He doesn't like really get bothered by
brother's
it.
a veteran as well.
I mean, he's not a veteran yet. He's a current.
Oh, I guess he kind of is.
He's active duty.
Oh fuck! I guess is your other brother a veteran then?
Yeah, he's a veteran.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not great to.
I mean, they're whatever.
Is that what veterans mean? Is you out of?
Yeah, you're out. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I think that you celebrate Veterans Day for only people.
I don't know.
I mean, I think that active duty might get fucking. Who knows? I don't fucking know, dude. I got kicked out of the military. I'm not allowed in. My brother's handling it fine, but my mother's getting, because she's a cry to the national anthem type of woman. Like
that's what's up. Respect America.
But she's also like Amazing Grace, fucking tears. No matter what song, if you play this girl like Dirty Diana, she's just like, holy fuck. My mom will cry over any
over
song.
Dirty Diana.
I mean, mainly, yeah. But yeah,
Hot and Cold by Katy Perry.
Hot and Cold by Katy Perry.
TikTok, Kesha.
The one that really gets me is Bleed It Out by Linkin Park. She just really, because it's like a headbang to a tear in her eye. But yeah, she's just like a cry over a lot of songs type of girl. So she's getting very worked up over what he's saying because she's like, my kids are veterans.
One of them.
My kids serve this country, type of thing. And one of them was really close. He would have done it if he had to, but
how did he
just got too fucking drunk.
How did you guys get out of the conversation?
My mother goes, get out of my house. I don't want you here anymore.
Oh, that's pretty normal.
And he sits back and like crosses his arms and gives her like a dirty look.
Yeah.
And my sister's like, don't look at my mama that fucking way. I'll fucking slap you upside the face.
Oh, damn.
And my sister's a very aggressive woman. It's whatever.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, and he's like then talking back to my sister. And she's like, all right, let's fucking go. We're out of here. And gets him out. And my brother's like, he then turns around, forgets everything that he was just doing, what my mom said to him, like immediately. I saw this guy black out in front of me, and I've only seen that with you a couple times. Like I saw his memories come out of his head because he goes, I don't even know what this bitch is freaking out about.
Oh, you didn't.
I think that he even forgot that was her brother that he was talking to. And he goes, that's my sister. He was like, my mom asked you to leave, get out. And so then we just like followed him out and shit. Turned into this big hassle where we had to go pick her up from
now that I know that he was forgetting memories as they were happening, I kind of like can relate to him. I understand that I've been there before.
Yeah, but I mean, we're also not assholes.
I'm on his team. I take his side.
Here's the thing, I'm also on this team. I don't know what my fucking family
At my Thanksgiving, I just have to say this. The only interesting thing...
We haven't got into that.
I know, it's a real quick thing. I just have to mention it. I wasn't trying to have any family drama or anything crazy. Nothing. I was just having conversation.
Then you accidentally finger blasted your cousin.
It was real quick. It was a one and doneer.
Well, I mean, you're great at finger blasting, so she probably came in 2 seconds.
She was like, you know what? Hey, I'm mad you did it, but good work.
Hey, those fingers got skills, man.
I'm talking to my cousin's boyfriend. I like him. Cool guy. I actually enjoy talking to him all the time.
Who's this guy?
I'm not going to say his name.
Okay. Cousin's boyfriend.
So they were at their Thanksgiving before they met up with us.
Okay.
And I said, any family drama pop up at your family Thanksgiving? Just because, like, it's fun to talk about.
Yeah, we love drama.
And I thought it was just going to be like something other like, a couple of my aunts got into a fight or something like that.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, actually, my uncle just got caught with child porn, and he's cheating on my aunt with a 16-year-old. And I'm like, what?
Hey,
uh-oh.
Hey, and then you said, good luck with that.
I was like, yeah, that's crazy. We're done talking about this. Because I don't think there's anything I can say to make it better.
Yeah.
He was like, thank God he didn't actually, do it, but he was close to banging a 16-year-old.
But he had the child porn.
He definitely had the child porn. What are you going to do?
What can you do?
What can you do?
How do you avoid that?
I don't know.
Is there a way?
No, I don't think so. What's crazy is that people just feel comfortable telling me stuff like that
all the time, and I fucking hate it.
It's crazy, right?
To the point where you also feel so
I don't feel uncomfortable.
No, I mean you feel comfortable, but at the same time, like I feel like you never get the details on these stories.
No.
Because you're like, oh. Okay, was she hot though? And that's like your question.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, the question came to my mind. Like, well, can I see a picture of her?
Yeah, can I see what she looks like?
But
hey, is she worth risking it all? Yeah.
And she might have been. I don't know.
Who knows? That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's fucking insane.
The only thing crazier to me is that when we went to the roller skating rink, it's a place for children.
Yeah.
Except for one man. Can you describe him for me?
26-year-old African American with a do-rag.
He's there clearly every day.
Also, just listening to Katy Perry. I mean, I think that he has his own music on. He's probably playing something.
No, he had headphones on. He had his own skates.
He's doing like the fucking the ins and outs with his fucking skates.
Figure eights.
Yeah, figure eights. He's going backwards, doing
by himself.
Backwards figure eights.
Crushing it.
You get there. My sister has a type of man that she likes.
She has a type.
My sister set the record for most black dudes
And
fucked in Milwaukee.
we just found out that. Well,
you came in and
I
you're
came
like, why is this guy here by himself?
I was like, yeah, leave. don't be.
And I go, that's my sister.
My
My sister brought that guy.
Don't go to a children's roller skating park by yourself. I don't care how old you are. Don't go.
But he had a +1.
He didn't.
My sister.
I know. And you were like, that's my sister's boyfriend. I really was like, all right, I believe it.
And then I called my sister over. And I was like, hey, Jenny, can you tell him who you came with? And she goes, fuck. She knew exactly who I was talking about. And it was very believable.
Yeah, I mean, that I thought, I was like, oh, he's trying to avoid the Schutz family because, like, what happened at Thanksgiving.
The least believable thing was that it was a guy with that much talent.
Well, yeah, what was more or less believable is that he came by himself and it was just there. I did believe your sister picked the greatest skater in Milwaukee.
I could see that. My sister does often go to roller skating rinks.
It's impossible to look cool skating unless you're black, right?
Oh, 100%.
It's impossible.
Because here's the thing. Like, that guy clearly had headphones in, so he's like probably got bopped by DaBaby.
He was in the zone.
So he's fucking hitting some hitting some moves.
Sure.
Us, we got like fucking Katy Perry, fucking shit like that playing in our ears.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift, 21 Pilots, shit like that. Just like the whitest of the white things. You know? And if we do get like, the closest thing that we'll get to like a cool song is an Eminem song. And we'll start skating to that.
Is it even that cool?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, no, that guy's like 50, so.
I had 2 Thanksgivings, one back to back.
Brag about it.
My cousins that are guys, specifically Max, he gets me to, he likes when I tell stories, right? He enjoys them.
When you tell stories?
And do you remember the one where got soft dick for the girl?
Oh, yeah, my favorite.
I can tell
about the cooler.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever told on this. He was. Have I?
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes. I think twice actually.
Have I told? We can tell it a third time.
No, we can tell it a third time. I don't care. It's one of my favorite stories.
And the best time I've ever told that story was to him at like a graduation party.
You know what I don't like about that though?
What?
Is when you tell a story and it just goes phenomenally.
Yeah.
It happens.
Sure. Like every now and then.
I'd say for me and you, who I think are like genuinely.
I'd say 70% of the time.
Yeah. It happens here and there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say 70% because I'm saying like every inch of the joke is just like hidden. Yeah. Like even your setup, it's like nonstop.
Oh yeah.
Punchline.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the climax and it's like, oh, I have to take a 2-minute break here because they're laughing so hard. It's just the story goes really good. The issue with that is you run into that person again and he wants you to retell it.
So
and it never is the same.
That is exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. Is I was at a party and you can't. It's just sometimes there's just perfect situations, and if you can't remember exactly how you tell it, it's just like there's missing parts. There's beats missing, and also people have to listen.
Yes.
If you don't,
that's a big
if you're
thing.
not in a situation where everybody's listening to you and paying attention, then like it's gonna always fall flat.
We talked about this the other day. It's like, this is good, right?
Yeah.
What me and you do for what we got. It definitely. I mean, you look at other podcasts too. The best podcasts are with guests. I mean, for the most part, because the thing is, me and you do this every single week.
Yeah,
we got each other's vibes. We've heard most of our stories. Yeah, we've experienced each other's stories.
Yeah,
when it's like we don't experience each other's stories, that's when we get like the most genuine of laughs.
Yeah,
and we were talking to somebody about this at the wedding. It was like they were like, "See, this is what you need to do on your podcast," and it's like it's not that easy.
No,
because you have to feel like when you get a laugh from somebody, you're able. It's so easy to like.
You just feel it.
This is what they want. It's like tickling somebody. Like you start tickling them.
Yeah, when there's no laughs,
you fucking feel that they're really ticklish on the ribs, and then they laugh a lot.
It was Chris Rock was talking about it on like a HBO Talking Funny thing, and he's like the first thing that matters is first, are they going to show up to like listen for like when they're performing stand up, and the second one is like, are they gonna pay attention? And like paying attention is just it's so important because if you miss like things that happened 3 seconds, even like 15 seconds ago, you're not gonna get to where it goes.
Dude, it's like skipping a rock. Dude.
This is it. I was at his Christmas party, I think last year, and we were just, I don't know the people here, like everybody at his party. It's his party, and he's like, "Oh my god, my cousin is so." He already builds me up like hilarious.
Oh, that's the worst too.
And I always I have to come in and be like, "Oh, you just haven't met enough people, right?" So that cuts me down. So then they're like, "Oh, this guy isn't that funny." If you're starting up here, you're fucked.
Yeah, because then it's make me laugh, funny guy.
Yes,
make me, and it's like it's a rough poke too.
Yeah,
that they're giving you,
and and then they're trying not to laugh.
Yeah, and they're like,
even if they say that they're not trying to not laugh, they don't care. They're like, oh, okay.
That's why I loved high school so much.
Humor is about surprise and shock, and when you're like, oh, this is a funny guy, he's gonna try to be funny. It's not gonna work.
I liked high school a lot because of that. Because like me and you would show up to these parties.
Yeah.
Like these fires.
Oh, like it'd be like
bonfires and shit.
Where there's like a mixture of people from different high schools and who don't know you.
There's no real reason for these other groups of people to talk about you because like you're just showing up. You're invited because of one person.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? They tell the person whose house they're at, hey, this guy's cool. He's coming. And then you go there. You fucking rock tits. Everybody's like, you're so funny. Look at my fucking tits.
Yeah.
And the dudes are like, oh, I'm coming. I think
I'm lost.
I'm coming everywhere. Yeah. You're so funny. You're making me cum my pants. Like, stop.
All right, never mind. I'm right back. I'm right back. I know what we're talking about.
Stop making me fucking cum, dude. And they're going to come, even if they don't want to.
Hold on.
Even if they don't want to come,
right.
They're going to come. Trust me.
I feel that, bro.
And they're just like, you're being that funny.
Yeah.
They don't see it coming. When people are told, these guys hilarious.
Yeah.
Even like stand-ups, I couldn't see somebody introducing somebody and going, this is the funniest man I know.
Jerry Seinfeld, Louis C.K. was opening for Jerry Seinfeld when they first started out. Mm-hmm. And Louis started off, he introduced him by saying, and introducing the greatest stand-up of all time, Jerry Seinfeld, right? And he went on stage. And then the moment he came back, he went on to Louis and he was like, don't ever fucking do that to me again. And like Jerry was like, and I went right in the toilet. Like he was right there. He fucking hates it because like everybody's like, oh, you're the greatest.
Oh, you're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the elf thing, you know. The greatest coffee. Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's like, so tell me that you got the best fucking pumpkin pie. I'm going to take a bite and I'm going to spit into your fucking face.
So
I don't give a shit.
When my cousin was in that group of people, like, oh, tell him the story when you thought you were gay, right? Yeah. That's how he started.
That's also the worst too.
Right.
Don't pick my story.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell the story.
It is. I love this guy.
Yeah.
And he's truthfully one of my favorite people.
Oh, I like him. I like him a lot too.
He was setting me up for failure so much. So I was just there and I was like, nope, not telling it. Right.
Yeah.
So like and then he kept pushing, like, come on, tell it. And I was like, yeah, that's I'm not telling it. That's not happening. And he's like, oh, man, everybody was uncomfortable because of it.
You know what the trick is to that, right?
I don't know.
I've done this a couple of times. I think that it's worked better for me. Rather than telling the story that they want. So like he introduces the story as, tell him the story about how you thought you were gay.
Yeah.
So he thinks that you're going to tell the story about how you floppy dicked the chick's pussy and you couldn't get it up for her. And that turns into that. Mm-hmm. Give him a completely different story. Make it up and wing it. Just go, so, I mean, I met this guy. He was fucking gorgeous.
Right.
And I sucked his dick outside of the club in the alley. And I had no idea if I was gay or not.
Yeah,
and then just leave it at that, walk away. Yeah. Something like that. Just give him a story that even he doesn't expect.
There, Max.
You know what I'm saying, Max? You've been there.
He loves that one.
Yeah. And so you give him a story that even they're not expecting. Yeah. But it kind of follows that premise. Because I've been in that story.
Yeah.
Like, our good friend Eugene, he does that sometimes to me.
Yeah.
He's done that a couple times where he's like,
and they mean well. They're not like, they mean well.
What they're trying to do is
like show off how cool he is.
I fucking love this guy. Yeah. I want to show everybody why I
but
love
it's never. But always, so the reason why I bring it up is he did it to me yesterday. Except that it actually went well. Is because he was telling it to his brother, my other cousin, who also listens to the podcast and likes your voice better than mine.
Yeah. Also followed us on Twitter.
Did he?
Shout out to that
man. Did he shout out? Look at that. We're getting a fan. Shout out to Eric.
Wait, no.
Or Ronnie followed it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, Ronnie's been listening to it since the last time I saw it. He's like, I've been listening to your podcast, big dog. Love it.
I'm excited to see them tomorrow. I want to.
I don't think they're gonna be there.
Really?
No, I think it's just gonna be my
Fuck.
my uncle and aunt.
Dude, can you text them and say, hey,
Yeah, I'll text them.
show up? Hey, say.
If you want to go see Star Wars with Max, we're gonna go see Star Wars.
Okay, I'm down. As long as he doesn't
so
pull me over right afterwards.
He took. It's fine. We talked about it a lot yesterday.
Pulling me over.
So he was like, hey, you hear the story about David breaking up with this girl for the gym membership, right? He wanted me to tell that. And I was like, fuck, I'm just going to have to tell it. Yeah. And it only worked out because Eric knew that it was a podcast story. And like he laughed. I don't know if he thought it was hilarious, but he like let me tell it.
Yeah.
It was under that pressure situation. It was the best version I told it.
Really?
Because it's so long. And I build up so many. I just cut out all the fat, and then like it just worked way better.
I mean, that's also our issues with the podcasting, which I think is an issue with us having a set time in mind.
Yeah,
because we always want to go for like that hour, 5 hour, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So I feel like we add a lot of fat to certain things that we don't need to.
No, not when you're telling when I've tried to tell the story 1,000 times. The gym membership, which is like the Wedding Crashers episode.
Yeah,
and I think that one's great because it's still fresh and like I'm laughing during. And even like if I listen to it again, I'm like laughing.
That's a good episode.
It is a good episode.
It's an episode that not many people get through because we just start throwing people under the bus.
Well, the people that were at the wedding hate it, but the people who didn't and get through it really like the episode.
It's a really good episode.
It's my favorite.
But there is a point in the episode where we cut away from the podcast and it's just me and you taking guys, throwing them underneath the bus.
That's I mean,
we go to a bus stop and we just, hey.
It's even
do cocaine. You do cocaine.
It's even hard for me to watch it sometimes because I'm specifically like, fuck those guys. I hate all of them. That's a wedding shitty. Like I'm just like really going in, and I'm like, ay. What are you gonna do?
Which it was hyperbolized.
Yeah, obviously. It's obviously.
But I mean, some people don't take that way. But that being said, I mean,
I've tried to tell the story of the gym membership. And it's just like it's long, and when they're not laughing, you can just see their eyes start to like. I've told it 3 bad times.
I think that you're a better storyteller than me.
Sure,
but I think that I tell that story better than you.
Maybe
because I do that because I tell the things that make you look bad, which are just like short and sweet. Whereas you are like, hey, I'm not a creep. I'm not a weirdo, right. And you have to throw those little tidbits.
Yeah, there are middle parts, and it's. Like I was telling fucking the girl I went on a date with, right? And it wasn't a good version of it.
Because exactly what I was saying.
Oh, you're drinking still?
Yeah.
Okay.
She
giggled at it a little bit, and that's another one I was like, oh, how nice.
No, she's throwing out for it.
Right.
But so the issue is, like I said, you are. Hey, I'm not a weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm not the bad guy in this situation. Mm-hmm. This ultimatum was needed. And so, like, you throw these little hints in there. I try to tell the story to make you look as bad as possible.
That's how I ended up telling it. I was like, I gave her the ultimatum because I told her that I honestly thought that was the best way to get this girl on a date with me. Unfortunately, didn't happen. And the way I said it, like, got a couple laughs. And I was like, all right, I think there's a way to tell a word shorter and like actually work well.
Yeah. It's a really good story. I like it. I like that. My favorite part of the whole situation, because it's self-centered and me. I really like the fact that you're like, I need advice on women.
Yeah,
Let me call up James.
I don't know why.
Do you even tell that part of the story?
Only if they know you. If they don't know you, it's like.
Did you tell it yesterday?
You didn't. You weren't brought up into it.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
you're a fucking piece of shit.
Because I had to shorten it up for these.
No, because that's the part that could be left in.
I had to try to sell our podcast to my Ronnie, the oldest one's his wife.
Okay.
And she doesn't even know what podcasts are. She doesn't even like them.
They'll never buy it.
She'll never watch it.
Oh,
never. And I was.
Here's the thing. I don't even try to sell.
I know. I don't know why I keep doing it.
You know what I say every time that people ask what it is? I go, so what's your podcast about? I go, Yeah, our podcast it's just like a jerk off instruction video.
That's
Like,
pretty good.
that's all I say, and I just leave it at that. And they like laugh, and then maybe sometimes they'll get more. Like if I get drunk enough, they'll get more out of me. But
Yeah.
I always start off. Yeah, it's just like jerk off instruction videos.
I'm usually genuine about it if they're asking.
It's mainly about masturbation. No, because that's not what people want. And,
What?
And for a while, that's what you thought that people wanted, so you just never talked about it.
Yeah.
Just fucking joke around with them.
That's true.
Because that's what they want. Fucking,
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, we're all about the goose and the gabs, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's right.
Hey, is it fucking hot as shit down here?
No, that's just me, baby.
You are
me.
just like radiating this fucking heat.
Hey, what can I say?
Is it because of that girl?
Do we have plans today?
Yeah, I think that we're going out.
What are we doing?
We're going downtown. Yeah, I did absolutely nothing for Thanksgiving. I don't think I like Thanksgiving.
Why?
One, this is just like a personal thing, but I have the worst luck around Thanksgiving. One, I think that the worst things always happen during Thanksgiving. I don't know what it is. It's just my life.
Sure.
Fucking some of the worst things possible, things I don't even want to go into because they're just too serious, happen around Thanksgiving all the time.
Like what?
Almost like constantly. Just like very bad things, like bad things. And it's just like, I never have like a good correlation with it, for one. And then for two, the most overhyped food.
No, I disagree.
The most
I like
overhyped.
it a lot. I like it a lot.
Do you like it a lot?
Yeah.
It's trash.
No, it
I
isn't.
want to make this very clear. Hey,
I'll give you this.
I'll
Turkey,
get-
turkey is one of the worst meats.
yeah.
I'll
Dude,
say that.
I was going to say, let me name 3 better meats, dude. Fucking cow, pig, fucking literally give me chicken anus. Like every single meat is better
Here,
than
let
turkey.
me sell you on it because I hear that a lot that
Stuffing.
people don't like. Stuffing's good.
Very good. Probably the best part.
Also, my family does 2 meats. We do ham and turkey. So we get the choice.
Ham's pretty good.
So
That's-
ham is
that's
solid.
That's a
Mashed
solid
potatoes.
thing. Yes.
Cranberries,
But here's
solid,
the thing.
and
Let me
pumpkin
make this
pie.
very clear. How does your family make the mashed potatoes? Fresh?
Yeah.
With that's the shittiest way to make mashed potatoes.
What do you mean?
And, yeah, I don't want to get pushed back on this because people that think that like crushing up mashed potatoes and having little fucking chunks of potatoes.
No,
still,
there isn't chunks in it.
there's still always a little bit of chunks, no matter how much you fucking beat it, fucking whip it. If you're making it straight out of potatoes, it's
They
trash.
might not do that. I don't know.
It's always trash. And garlic mashed potatoes, just like fucking the quick bake minute mashed potatoes, are the best mashed potatoes. Just give me that shit. Give me the fucking $1 mashed potatoes.
I disagree
I
with you.
want that. Give me that shit.
Do you remember when you found out that stuffing, black people call it dressing? We found out in junior year football.
I've known that.
I never knew that.
You realize my sister
Yeah, okay, I got it.
set a record
Yeah,
in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I had no
She
idea that
has-
was called.
She has a Thanksgiving with us, and then she has like a soul food Thanksgiving.
Oh,
every
right,
year.
right. Cornbread's also like
Cornbread,
a normal.
greens,
Yeah.
fucking mac and cheese.
How did that happen?
Mac and cheese is a big thing for
Yeah.
them. And like legitimately, I don't know because I don't eat that shit.
Yeah.
I don't like mac and cheese.
Neither
but
do
I guess
I,
the
but I
like,
eat it all the time.
I guess the like soul food mac and cheese is just fucking amazing. Like when they
Yeah.
put it in the oven. I guess on Thanksgiving it's amazing. But
Also-
she has one of those every single year.
Since we're on
I'm still talking about how shitty this fucking shit is.
about no, it's okay. Well, it's still Thanksgiving themed.
Okay.
Native Americans. This is what I found out.
Oh, I got
Guess
one.
what? They prefer Indian. They like it more than Native American.
think that's true.
That's true.
Who?
Yeah, Native Americans just.
Who did you hear this from?
It's a educational video on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
don't
it's a
know if
guy
that's
who's going from like tribe to tribe to like learn about or reservation on the reservations, and Native American isn't what Native American calls themselves in most reservations.
Really?
Within the reservations, they still like refer to themselves as Indian. I swear on my life.
It's really so. Yesterday, when so my sister's fiance had her family over, and so like some of them over, and they were eating at the table, and I was eating, and me and my brother were standing up just eating because there wasn't really much room. We didn't really plan a whole like Thanksgiving because we don't. We always celebrate the weekend before, and my niece goes, "Do you guys want to know how Thanksgiving got started?"
Oh, let's hear it.
And she
Or
goes,
sneeze.
Gabby,
Got
the
it.
youngest one. She goes, "Well, first, there was these people called the Pilgrims.
Okay.
They came and they met with the Indians.
Yeah. So far, so good.
And I go, hey, maybe you should call them Native Americans.
No, it's okay. But
And then I go, or Redskins if you want.
You can say Redskins too. That's
want,
okay.
If you want. And then she's going on telling like some stuff. I forget what she says.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, hey, bring up the rape and pillaging.
Does she know about it?
No,
She wasn't aware?
not at all. She told the whole story without any rape or pillaging.
No rape and
in it.
pillaging?
No rape and pillaging.
That's not the story I was told.
And I told, I said that out loud.
Yeah.
Got a hearty laugh. I like it.
So you know the horny boy, the leader of the horny boys? He's got that weird skin disease going on.
Oh,
The
gross.
baby
Yeah,
hand
disgusting.
feet disease. What is it called?
I think he ate like a fetus.
Something like that, right? But what is it called? Baby
Hand, foot, mouth.
Hand, foot, mouth, baby disease.
Just hand, foot, mouth disease.
So he's got like like crazy warts on his hands or whatever.
Yeah.
So
His hands are peeling and shit.
he told he had a Snapchat of like he put his hand in it for something. It was like in the dark because there was like a handprint painted on like a wall. So
Yeah.
he put his hand over the handprint, and he was showing me the Snapchat that he wanted to put on the story. And he's like, "Can you see the hand, feet, baby thing on my hand?"
Stop saying it.
What? How do you say it?
Hand, foot, mouth.
Can you see the hand, foot, mouth on my? And I was like, "What are you saying to me?" He's like, "Can you see it on my hand in the Snapchat?" I was like, "No, you're good." He's like, "Thank God. I think it's a good Snapchat." He's really embarrassed about it.
Oh yeah.
And
that guy's a very embarrassed person.
I don't know why.
I
He's such a handsome
got
man.
another good story about him. We'll get back to it.
You got it.
I want to keep on talking about how much Thanksgiving fucking sucks.
Oh,
'Cause
you-
stuffing is good, right?
still
The best,
talking about
the
this?
best part of it, right?
You know what I love about you is when I'm just trying to kill something. You're like, no, we're gonna fucking bury it. You want to talk about Sonic? We can
Yeah,
talk about
I'll
Sonic.
talk about Sonic.
We'll get right to Sonic.
I'll talk about
after.
Sonic right now. But stuffing, probably the best thing in the whole, like,
Ever.
no, in all of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even list that as my top 10 fucking food.
It's only. This is why it's good. It's because you only get it once a year.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't make it good.
Yes, it does.
Dude, I typically only get tonsillitis once a year. Doesn't mean I fucking... Yes, I got fucking tonsillitis. I can't swallow
But-
today. I can't... Oh, I lost my voice?
There's
But I only get it once a year. Dude,
But you're not, when you get tonsillitis, right?
Okay.
You're not like happy about it. When you
Exactly.
get stuffing, you are. It's a fucking stupid.
I'm very alright with it.
The fucking
I'm
dumbest
very
thing.
alright with it.
Um,
Okay. Yeah, no, it's just not good. It's very alright. I want to make this very clear. It's too overhyped.
no, it's not.
Yes.
Because nobody's going fucking Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. Who says
Dude.
Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday?
I hate
It's rated exactly where it's at.
No, because they're the fucking you know how there's those like clickbait fucking tweets and shit where
Okay.
it's like they're just tweeting this for likes or whatever
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
The number one thing is don't fucking skip over Thanksgiving or don't skip straight to Christmas. We still got Thanksgiving, motherfuckers.
That's true, because I like Thanksgiving. But
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'll skip straight to Christmas if I
no,
fucking want, dude.
no, that's
Yes.
fucking stupid.
That's not stupid.
No, November
What-
is the month of Thanksgiving.
Name a single good Thanksgiving fucking movie. Name one.
Planes, Trains,
Go.
and Automobile.
Trash.
It's really good.
Okay.
That's the only movie.
Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's
What's
a Halloween
better, that or that one?
Planes, Trains, and Automobile.
Huh?
Planes, Trains,
You
and
call that a
Automobile.
Halloween movie, not a Christmas movie?
It's both.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking.
Let me tell
Elf?
you, I was literally
Elf?
talking about. There's only one Thanksgiving movie. Actually, two. There's Charlie's Brown Thanksgiving
Trash.
and Planes, Trains, and Automobile. That's
I don't
the
even.
only-
I've never even seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Steve Martin.
What is
and
that
John
about?
Candy.
What is that about? Fucking heroin, right?
They do heroin the whole movie.
Heroin addiction.
It's actually a sequel to Train Spotting.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's fucking trash. I don't want to fuck. Who's it? Quentin Tarantino?
No.
Because I'm not watching it.
It's not a
You
Tarantino
can't
movie.
make me.
Steve Martin, John Candy.
Okay. Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese is in the movie.
Okay.
It's a rated R movie. It's a
Martin
comedy.
Scorsese's in Taxi Driver, huh?
Is he in the movie?
I don't know.
Hey, you want to just keep saying stupid shit? You seen The Irishman? He just dropped a new movie on Netflix.
I don't think you can call him that.
I'm sorry.
I think you call them leprechauns.
Should we talk about a horny boy?
Okay. So,
This I'll give you this one. This was your joke. Can I tell it?
I want to lead up to it.
Sure, that's fine.
So this guy
It is good. I like it.
is a very defensive person.
Yeah.
a very worrisome person.
Yeah, but also one of the best people.
One of the most unintentionally funny people.
Yeah.
He won't take that. He goes, no, I'm actually funny. And then he'll say a joke that is unintentionally funny and we laugh at a completely different reason.
And he's like, there
it is. Made him laugh. Love that guy. One of my favorite people in the world. But is a very worrisome person.
Yeah.
To the point where, hey, you pull out a glass in his house and you drink water from it. He's watching you all the way.
Yeah.
Don't break
We're
that
also
glass.
in his apartment.
Yeah, we're also in his apartment. Because one of our friends smashed a glass in his apartment before.
A strong grip.
As he does.
Right.
He's the strongest man I've ever met. And we go to his house, and he's having people over for a Friendsgiving, a mini Friendsgiving. And this girl that he's interested in shows up, which is fine. Okay? I'm all for you having a girl there.
Sure.
But you got 15 other people there.
Maybe even 20.
Maybe even 20. We're all there too.
Yeah, all of a sudden, as soon as his eyes locked with the girl, he isn't paying attention anymore. We're touching him on the butt. He is locked in. I mean, I've been locked in before, but this guy was on another level.
To the point where I'm making jokes about him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Openly.
not, and I'm like, I just wish I could talk to Jake again.
But, we can't.
I was like, man, I just wish I could have a conversation with Jake.
Then
right behind him.
My anxiety starts fueling up because at first, these two people are throwing plastic shot glasses back and forth. And then you start handing them glass shot glasses. And then they start throwing the glass back and forth in the air.
Yeah.
Probably like 10 feet away from each other.
And then I grab cups.
And then you grab glass cups. And they're not being easy. They're like whipping it.
To the point where the last throw of the glass shot glass, a girl came out of the bathroom and our buddy AK3 goes like this, which means, hey, throw it high, I'm going to catch it over. That's a football thing. When you're standing over somebody, you go like this, you point up in the air, and that means that you're going for the jump. And they're supposed to throw the ball a little bit higher. Yeah. He jumps, grabs it. This being said, one of the most athletic people I know, so I trust him.
I was like, he's probably got it.
Yeah. But then again, I don't trust him with that. I don't trust OBJ to like throw shot glasses around.
I was like the whole time like, anybody gonna stop this? It's not.
And the
person who's mad at people breaking glass in his apartment doesn't care.
And when it's getting thrown like this far away from his back. Like it's getting thrown right behind him.
Locked in on a girl.
And at some point, I think he was even like to the side of it, and it had to have gone past his peripheral.
How did he not know?
I don't know. I have no idea. I still don't think he knows. I really don't think he knows. And I brought it up to him.
Because if he did know, he would be really upset.
Oh, 100%. And to the point where they also did that same with the fucking glass cup. And then I even took... They have this chandelier that hangs, and it's got like flex to it. And I go, no, let's throw some obstacles in it.
Did they throw it with the obstacles?
They threw it with it moving once, and then they were like, no. And they stopped it. And they only threw it once with that. But it was still crazy.
Nothing ever happened. And when I finally saw him getting angry, some kid threw crackers on the ground. And he goes, crackers are the hardest thing to clean up. And that was the only time I saw him mad.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking crazy.
I saw him mad later that night.
For what?
I go up to him. I go, oh, I was like, I can finally talk to you now.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, I really like that girl. And he like opened up to me. I was like,
does he really like her?
I don't know.
Why?
But this, like, he opened up to me a lot. And I was like, hey, bro, like, keep on doing what you're doing, because it seemed like she was really into her. I gave him good advice.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What'd you give him?
Like that. I was like, it genuinely looked like, although I was pissed because I couldn't hang out with you, she looked like she was into you.
I didn't talk to her.
So keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Told her that, whatever. Or told him that. But then we walked past her, and I said something like, oh, you're looking for Kozik? He's right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said that to her. And she got all happy, and she like walked up to him and like smiled and was waiting for him to talk to her. And he fucking runs past her a little bit, and he goes up to me and he goes, dude, why the fuck would you say that?
Oh, you're right.
And she was ready to talk to him.
Well, you know what? He's probably playing it aloof. I respect that. That's how I would do it. He wasn't? You don't think so?
He thought I was ruining it.
You think so?
But it was just like, we're all drunk.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
At some point, nobody cares about that shit. Like even like the fake.
Some
like,
people sometimes.
Not even with the fake. No, because when you're drunk and you're doing just like the crazy wingman and just like, here's my friend.
Yeah.
He likes you or some. If they're drunk too, you're drunk. Everybody's drunk. It's just like everybody's like,
You're
that's
just the
hilarious.
master of love, huh?
You're just funny, dude. Yes, I know. Fucking,
You know girls.
I know girls.
Take it from a guy who knows girls. I
know girls outside, inside, downside.
So you had sex 4 times this year, huh?
backside.
Is it 4?
Yeah,
This is the best year you've had in your entire life.
my
huh?
entire life. No, this is actually one of my worst years. I hated this year. 2019 sucked dick.
Chance the Rapper dropped a bad album.
Yeah, Chance the Rapper dropped a shitty ass album.
Yeah, he did.
Kanye dropped his worst album, I think.
It might grow on me.
It might, but also as of right now, the worst album besides maybe Yeezus, and that guy's dropped probably like 8 of 25 of the best albums since 2000. I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Dude. That guy just drops fucking hot.
You know,
bangers.
I like.
Hey, have you started listening to country yet?
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
You're going to have to.
She said she'd be a guest.
Did she?
No. She said, I heard you wanted me to be a guest. And I didn't say, like, well, James said that. I don't know. It would be an interesting thing, wouldn't it be?
I would like that.
Should I ask her to be?
I mean, if you want.
I guess we'll see.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If I suggest anything to you,
Yeah. Yeah.
right over.
Sure.
You don't give a shit. Even though, I'll throw this out there. I know you better than any other person.
Maybe.
Very,
so?
very high likely. If not, there's maybe like 1 or 2 people. That's it. That know you better. And you will not take my suggestions.
No.
That being said,
Sometimes I do.
some person walks up to you at Target,
Yeah.
invest in gold.
And I'm in.
Walks away, nothing more.
That's all I need.
You call me 5 minutes later. You talk to me for a minute. Hey, are we done here?
Yeah.
I need to buy some gold.
Yeah. You know, every time you've been calling, I've been like, are we done? Are we done with this? We good? We got everything?
Yeah, because lately it's just like, all we talk about is League of Legends
Yeah, it's good.
and then your girl,
And then that's all I need in
who's
life.
pretty much my girl.
I wouldn't call her my girl yet.
Not your girl yet? I'll keep on calling her.
You thought I said that when I called you on the phone, like, yeah, she's just my girl or something.
No,
And
you did.
I didn't
No,
say
you did
that.
answer the phone with my girl. No, what did you say?
I don't know. You thought I did. I didn't.
No,
say
I
it.
know that you did.
Yeah, please describe. It made you laugh really hard. I'm
Yes.
just hanging with my girl, something like that.
I forgot what the fuck you said, but man, it made me really. It was like, you calling her your girl already, which is fine because like, I mean, say it ends tomorrow. I hope it doesn't. I mean, I kind of hope that it does. Not because I don't like
It's possible.
her,
You never
and
know.
not that I don't like you two together.
Yeah.
But it'd be a lot funnier, a lot better jokes for me to make.
Yeah.
If it just like suddenly dissipated, because that's just like funny.
My cousin Max, he was like, I was like, I went on a date. What do you think the first question he asked was?
Was it with James?
No.
No.
He was like, she's conservative, right? That's the first thing. I was like, yeah, she is.
Oh.
And he's like, she believe in global warming? I was like, definitely not. He's like, perfect. It's a hoax.
Is that real?
Yeah, he doesn't believe in global warming. We got into a fight over it before.
Why is it? No matter what, if you give politics to people, like,
Yeah.
and people are all about politics,
Yeah.
the first thing in their mind is like, what is this person's beliefs on it? Or
Yeah.
100%, they think the opposite of me, don't they?
We were just
100
giggling, me and we
Well,
were
yeah,
just
no,
fucking
it's
around,
funny, but
yeah.
it's like, it's immediately
Yeah.
like, you say something like, what's your guy's favorite racial slur? And then the most liberal person in the room goes,
Oh yeah,
that motherfucker.
he's a conservative.
He's a conservative
Yeah.
and he's trying to get to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that guy, I think that guy votes for the Green Party.
I don't know.
Or
I don't.
Tea
I don't
Party,
even. I
whatever
just
the fuck
like,
it is.
I say whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was like, I think she believes in God, and he goes, yeah, she's conservative. She's conservative for sure.
Is he conservative?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He loves super conservative.
You voted for Trump?
Duh.
Okay.
Duh.
That's dope. Hey, at this point, right?
Who cares? Vote for whoever you want.
No. I mean, at this point, I respect it.
What? People voting for Trump?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's like it's not trendy or hip.
Yeah, and also
Unless you're Kanye.
That guy's the funniest fucking president.
You saw him tweet out a picture of him as Rocky. Dude, the president of the United States tweeted out a picture of him photoshopped on Rocky.
Say what the fuck you want, right?
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Dude, Barack Obama, snooze fast. That guy was, boo. What did I have to talk about? The economy's prospering. Everybody's doing great. More rights for everybody. Stuff like that.
Every day, Johnny T might just bust some crazy shit
How
up.
many memes has that motherfucker created?
Nothing.
Barack Obama?
All he's created is thanks Obama.
Thanks, Obama. Dude, was that by him?
No.
No, that was thanks to one of the best apes of our generation. Fucking Harambe. That came off.
Whoa. Are you trying to say Barack Obama?
I said Harambe. I said Harambe.
Did you just call our fucking the 44th president of the United States an ape?
No.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I did not say that. I said that was thanks
One
to
of the
one
greatest
of the greatest
apes of all time, Barack Obama.
Harambe.
Your words, not mine.
Harambe.
You're fucking
Cut it. That came off really bad. But that all stemmed from the Harambe meme.
Did it?
Yes.
Because Obama killed him?
That was the first time the thanks Obama came up.
I thought it was from... Okay. Was it really?
Yeah,
I thought it was other things.
It was like, how many gorillas have died in this time frame to now? And then like it was like the terms or whatever. And it said, thanks Obama.
I don't think that was the first one.
No?
No. If I had to Google it, I think that was way before. That's... You know how it ended it, right?
How?
YouTube, Barack Obama on like... He's just like in a YouTube video. And he made the meme himself. Like, something fucked up. And
He didn't make the meme himself.
I swear to God.
You think that
No, he
Obama...
didn't start it. He just said the joke. It was like...
Oh, he ended it, yeah.
At the pinnacle of the... Like, at the joke, somebody did... There was actually like a Reddit page, right?
That was the worst word that could have possibly used.
Yeah. You called... Yeah. You called Barack Obama a fucking
I
ape.
didn't call him an ape.
Well, at least you called him the greatest ape of all time.
No, I use them in the same...
At least he's like a solid ape.
You know what the worst part about that is?
What?
Is say anything ever happens, like something good happens for me and you once, that can get clipped terribly.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
What are you going to do?
But, I mean, at the same time...
Wait, you said he was a good one. The best of all time. Harambe, sorry. My fault.
God, I just
But
wish...
he ended the meme, but he made it the joke himself. He's like, thanks, Obama. And a subreddit, which was just about making thanks, Obama jokes, was like, all right, we're done. And they closed it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Still,
also, when Donald Trump got elected and then Barack Obama stepped down, I think there was like one final one that was like a genuine thank you, Obama.
Yeah. Yeah, but that guy's nowhere near as funny as Trump.
No, not at all.
Donald Trump is hilarious.
I mean, Barack Obama is more charismatic, but like Donald Trump...
Is he though?
No, Donald Trump has it. Donnie T is the crushes.
If that guy doesn't pick up stand-up comedy after this, I just don't know what he's doing.
I don't think he's a good stand-up.
No?
I think he's just like, he'll just say wild, crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I guess he is kind of funny.
The guy is hilarious. That guy tweets.
His tweets,
some of the funniest
his tweets
shit.
are going to be in the national like library, like the United States library.
Exactly, yeah.
That's
Because right now,
crazy.
I think that his like Twitter handle is like POTS or whatever. Like,
No, the POTUS? Yeah, I mean, the POTUS account is like run by a team of people, but
no, he has like, I'm pretty sure
he doesn't get to run that,
dude, because his crazy tweets go on that one too sometimes.
That's not true.
And I'm dead serious. Let me fucking pull it up.
His account is the real Donald Trump.
Yeah, I know that. That's also that.
That's also like the fucking funniest name.
Yes, the real Donald Trump. But like,
no, POTUS is handled by real people. Like,
see, like he's still tweeting shit like this, fake news gone fake, and it's like President Trump, POTUS or whatever, POTUS, is retweeting like Donald Trump's fucking crazy tweets.
Well, okay, but POTUS will retweet the shit that Donald Trump, his real Twitter.
Why is this showing retweets? This shouldn't. Like he's retweeting all of the things that he says. So what's the
difference?
How different is that?
It's not really that different. No.
Do you think that?
But I don't think.
Time out. Do you think that Obama was tweeting hot fire and was like, "God damn, let's throw this on the fucking, let's throw this on the #1 page." You think that George Bush was fucking throwing some shit?
George Bush didn't have a Twitter.
Yeah, but he was throwing shit on MySpace, going, "Hey, should I fucking repost this shit?" I don't know, dude. He probably got hacked by the POTUS on MySpace. Had him recreate his fucking page with Hinder Lips of an Angel, and they're like, "God damn, George Bush, you're romantic as fuck."
I think we're done here.
No, we still got a little bit.
No, we don't.
Oh, do we not?
No, we're in an hour.
So we got to give a little bit of shout outs.
Oh, we didn't even say David Fraley's name the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, let's give a shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Fucking Giannis, you're killing it, bro.
Scored 50 points.
Yeah, fucking nonstop killing it. Shout out to Max. The guy's a fucking.
Oh yeah! Shout out to all my cousins, Eric, Ronnie, Max.
Yeah, and shout out to all of them, man.
All right.
Shout out to Uncle Ronnie. Give some shout outs, bro. Shout out to Elizabeth.
I don't have to bleep those names out. All right.
Do you put like a beeping noise?
Yeah, beep. Just real quick.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like that. But also don't. Maybe if you bleep everybody's name out.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna bleep out the ones I want to bleep out.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Who cares?
That's bullshit.
All right. See you later.
Then do like a whole bleep over the fucking shitty wording of mine.
No. We're keeping that. We're keeping that.
Wait. Fucking. What? We still have shit to say.
What do you want to say?
Follow the fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. Subscribe. Follow the Twitter. Follow us at all of us on Twitter.
Next 3 people that follow our MySpace page are getting put in our top 5.
Yep.
That's no problem.
And if you want to be a guest, ask. It'll probably be put up. We have our first guest coming eventually.
We're looking for more guests. If you have ever talked to David or are currently talking to David,
what, as a girlfriend?
as a
any girl
woman,
who's ever talked to me,
any woman that's ever been interested in David, if you want to be on this show, just comment below.
Yeah,
I would ask if you were ever interested in me. Comment below. We know that's a zero.
That's not true. But yeah,
because not only are you
like
not
that.
watching,
I'm not mad at that.
but there's also 0 women out there that have been interested.
Yeah, so if you've ever had any interest in me ever,
interested in both of us, let's do both of us. Because,
but it's gonna be me.
We know that's just
it's gonna be me. All right, see you later.
And then also
goodbye.
Ring that bell.